tell you, that was a phenomenal comeback. To score 6 points in the first 11 minutes of the game and keep the fight and keep believing and keep trusting and to be able to get it back to 7 at halftime. I told the guys at halftime, I said, hey, we can't play any worse than we did those first 10 minutes. And a lot of it was South Carolina. South Carolina is a really, really good basketball team. You know, they're coming here trying to beat us to get in the NCAA tournament. And, you know, their only losses in our league are to Tennessee twice, at LSU, at Kentucky. I mean, they're very good. That's an NCAA tournament team that we beat today. And I thought that the way we got it to 7.5 felt good going to halftime. And we really talked about coming out and having a lot of passion and fight to start that second half. And, you know, we really did a great job in the second half. 32% from the field in the second half they shot. We forced 8 turnovers. We got it inside. We spread the floor a lot better. Lamar had 6 assists in the second half. Reggie Perry had 17 points. Q was phenomenal during that run. Eric Holman played a big role. I mean, Abdul Deuce, 6 blocks today. His toughness, his fight. And you know what he did? Tyson Carter made some big shots, played a lot of minutes. Robert Woodard gave us great minutes off the bench with his toughness. I mean, our 7 guys that played all were huge contributors, you know, towards this W. And just really proud of our guys and so thankful to the crowd the way that they continued to encourage and push our guys the way they did. The crowd was awesome. Didn't you guys think the crowd was awesome today? I thought the crowd was phenomenal today. Just how loud they were. You know, before I open up questions, I just want to say that, you know, our hearts and prayers go out to all those who've been affected by these horrible tornadoes here. And you know, hopefully everybody's okay. I just know that it happened right at tip, and I'm just so sorry to hear that. And you know, obviously we'll be praying for everyone out there and hoping that their families and that all their, you know, everybody's okay. We'll be praying for you.
Go ahead and start with David. Oh, over there, Taylor. Yeah.
You kind of touched on it then, but having a 7-man rotation, I'm sure, is not totally ideal. But how important is it if it's going to be that thin that everyone is contributing? You know, there wasn't really a weak link.
All right, and you know what? I mean, we're playing 7, and Keyshawn's the 8th, and Keyshawn Fizel came down with strep throat. So yesterday I sent him to the health center, and you're thinking they're going over there because I have to give him what I had. You know, I've had been knocked. Everybody's sick right now if you go to the health center. I mean, the whole campus is dealing with something. But you know, they took care of him, and you know, he was ready. He was under the weather for sure, and hopefully another day. And tomorrow's a day off. Normally we wouldn't do that, but you know, 3 games in 7 days, we're taking off completely because we've really fought hard here. And you think about what we've just gone through the last week and what we still have left to come. But yeah, you know, it's huge. And they're all doing a great job. Everybody, not just the guys that play, but all the guys in practice. Everybody's, you know, doing their job, what they have to do to help this team win. And it takes everybody.
Coach, Tyson didn't fill up the box score, but it seemed like he was everywhere. What do you see energy-wise, or how would you kind of assess what he's been bringing to the table lately?
You know, I thought his shot in the left corner that cut it to like 11 at the end of the first half when they had us down 14. That was a big shot. The one he made when we had taken the lead and then we struggled a few possessions against the zone to put it from 58-50 to 61-50. They were huge shots. But he did a great job. He got involved with loose balls, you know, did a good job with our help defense. Again, I mean, I can't say enough about South Carolina. They're very, very good. And we took their very best shot today because our net ranking going into today was like 25 or 24, very good, and that would have really, you know, bolstered their resume. And again, I think they're, you know, I know what an NCAA tournament team looks like. That's one that we beat today.
Eric has had some struggles of late, but I thought today he was really, both, you know, offensively and defensively had some big moments and things. How big would it be for you guys to get the Eric Holman of old back a little bit here?
Well, I mean, I thought he was so much better defensively than he was the first time we played him. And his 3 that put us up 1 at 50-49, if I'm not mistaken, was a huge shot. Was that right? Was it his streak, 50-49? And that was a big shot, and he did a good job. He made a couple nice passes to Reggie in the post. At the end of the game, he handled the press offense, having a senior in there that didn't get rattled, took it in, Lamar got it back, hit Tyson, so we only had 4 turnovers second half, and they're, very hard to play against defensively. They handled their pressure really well in the second half.
Coach Robert Woodard, with regularity, has been a good rim protector from you. Is that something that just naturally comes for him, or is that something you guys are coaching into him?
No, I wish I could take credit for saying we're coaching him to make all those great plays, blocking shots at the rim, but that's all him. And that's, a credit to his, recognition of needing help, and then his ability to get up quick. And, he's so strong, he's so physical. He's really, really an important piece. And you see, he's always doing positive things to help us win. A lot of things that don't show up on his stat sheet. His toughness, his physicality. Really, really happy about Robert.
Speaking of rim protectors,
Yeah, 6 blocks. Abdul was phenomenal. And again, Silva had 5 points today. Now, he was in foul trouble, and we were trying to go at him offensively just for that reason, because he's foul prone. And I thought that Abdul, though, his fight, his toughness, especially when we were down, big, he was out there, if you go back and watch his film, imploring his teammates, we got to try and play harder. I mean, in the timeout, he was phenomenal.
So the last few weeks, though, his play is really elevated. Just from your perspective, what have you seen from him in practice, and what have you seen from him on the floor that's led to that?
I think he's getting more sleep. I think he had a real, I was just reading last night, he was taking that, what starts with an M?
Melatonin.
Yeah. I'm not a big believer in that. But he's sleeping better, and so I think he's getting more rest. I tell you, I think, to me, that's the biggest thing.
Coach Martin was talking about, he saw in you guys a team that could smell the NCAA tournament. Do you kind of sense that? Do you feel that?
We're talking about it every day. I mean, there's no hiding from it. We got to, this was an important step towards that goal. We're 8-6 now. There's no question 9 gets us in, and we want to do better than that because we want to get better seed. So, but we know that getting to 9, I have no doubt, gets us in because of our non-conference schedule. We were one the other day, and it changes because the net changes, but that was I guess we came back Wednesday, so Thursday when we get to practice, we're one of like 6 teams that have 8 quadrant 1 wins. That was as of Thursday. Changes based on what everybody does. But there's, it was us, Virginia, Michigan State, Kentucky, Duke, and I forget the others, Tennessee maybe, I can't even remember, Gonzaga, I can't remember which, but, the one thing, because there's high expectations for his team, our schedule's just been, not everybody has the same schedule in this league. We've had a very tough schedule, and proud of our guys, the way they've hung in there. I think we were 4-6, and now we're 8-6. It says a lot about their character and their toughness and their togetherness.
Any other questions for Coach before we let him go? All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
Thank you.